Good afternoon. It's our final presentation of the PSA. I will introduce the cost structure. For compare last meeting, there not change too much in fact the cost. Other than first purchase, we'll buy new weapon in September to preparation the body card cost. We'll buy the 2 small army 3 shotgun and 2 rifles. PSA can negotiate with the seller to make payment in October when they have enough cash reserve. For every new intake, there will be change in variable cost. PSA will need here more instructor and pay more rental of the facilities as there increase in usage. For normal cost, will here 3 instructor and rental one shooting round to school hall and 1 paintball field. It is special for body card training. We believe that training need additional expertise and more training time. So for body card training, we need here 3 instructor for shooting rounds, for school hall and for paintball field. Therefore, the cost very high in October 2017 and April 2018. Besides 10% cost free will be used to buy the student accessories. For the budget of the marketing cost is high in first 2 months. It's about 60,000. PSA need to spend more in marketing brand name, let more people know about PSA. It seems before the body card cost start, let more people know the value of the cost. During rest of time, the cost only 10,000 each month. Just may tell the public awareness.
Next time we're talking about the revenue of PSA. And we assume that PSA will conduct their courses starting from May, and there will be 2 courses open in the first month, which are SKM Level 2 and Short Modular courses. SKM Level 2, we have 2 intakes per year with 20 students per intake. And the Short Modular courses, we have 2 intakes per month. And PSA will generate 70,500 ringgit for each month. And SKM Level 3, we have 1 intake per year with 20 students per intake starting from November. This is a time that SKM Level 2 students finish their studies and they can transfer to the SKM Level 3 straightly. And the bodyguard training will have 2 intakes per year with 20 students per intake. It is starting from October. And after this training, the graduates will have diploma certificates and they will have the opportunity to work in international or local bodyguard company to gain at least 5,000 ringgit salary. And RPL training is 1 intake per 2 months starting from August. There will be 10 students per intake, and this is to help the working adult to have flexible enrollments so that they can choose whatever enrollment that convenient to them. By looking at the cash net flow, we can see that the highest cash inflow is in October 2017 and April 2018, because there are 3 courses open at that time. And the break-even is 0.91 years. The internal rate of return is calculated by the cash net flow, and the figure is 14.16, which means it's a good investment. That's all.
Now I'll move to our survey analysis. So according to our survey, 85% of the people are not interested in being a bodyguard or security guard, while only 15% are interested. This may be because the public still have a prejudice view towards the industry and they do not have enough understanding yet. So we found a linkage between the educational level and their interest in being in the security field. So people, most of them who are interested in being in the security industry, they have educational level of lower than degree level. So this shows that some of them who do not excel well in study, they tend to find for a second alternative in technical schools such as PSA. Therefore, we recommend PSA to focus their promotion in secondary schools to have talks, speeches, and also some fun activities to attract more SPM leavers. So according to the respondents, the criteria of being a security guard or bodyguard is experience in the field of combat and defense, active thinking, and also physical fitness. So we recommend PSA to include all these skills in their main courses to ensure that the people will meet up the expected criteria of the public. So according to them also, the challenges of being in the industry is highly risky, irregular working hour, and also risk of physical exhaustion. So PSA should assure the public that after they've gained enough training in the academy, they'll be able to overcome and avoid all these sudden incidents. So the top 3 issues that people think about the security guard nowadays is lack of responsibility, bad attitude, and also language barrier. This shows that the Malaysian security industry is still very weak and not up to standard. So PSA should have very strict training and also discipline in the industry to imply the right attitude that the people should have, such as being punctual. So their actions and their attitudes, everything will be graded by their instructors and reflected in their report. So PSA can also have language classes such as Malay language and English language to ensure that the people are able to communicate well with their customers in future. So that's all for my part.
I'll take over from here. My part, I'll be talking about the preference of services. The first pie chart here, we can show that HRDF and the bodyguard course is very high popularity courses among other courses. Then let's to the next pie chart here, showing that workplace security and safety control and security risk situation control has able to get a lot of attention from the crowds, where people tend to believe in these are the courses that which is more useful to them. Move on to the third one will be the most skilled demand that they expect from is the martial art and self-defense skill, tactical solving skill, and hand handling. From all this analysis, what we suggest to PSA is that PSA should focus more on these courses, which is very popular courses and skills, because there is a demand in the market. Next, what PSA can do with all this analysis or with the results is that PSA should advertise more on these courses and skills to the public so that they can understand more what's going on in PSA. The third one is that PSA should also make it more frequent to offer these courses, like make it, for popular courses you can make it to 2 months once, or you can reduce courses which is not so popular to twice a year. Lastly, we would suggest that PSA could come out a package with all these popular courses and skills is inside it, which is included in that package, so that interested consumers will come in and enroll for this certain package because due to their preference. For all this is my part, and I'll hand over the other topic to my friend.
So basically this focus is about the preferred pricing and the preferred promotional package. For the expected fees of 6-month bodyguard and security guard course, the average amount of the budget of the sponsor they are willing to pay is 3,000, which we can see from the graph. And this is far lower than the actual price provided by PSA. In recommendation, we recommend PSA inform their applicants about the PT scholarship provided by the government and also the additional benefit of their bodyguard training course, because some of them may do not the PT scholarship and also the additional benefit. Other than that, we also recommend PSA focus on doing promotion, like giving discount, early bird price, and scholarship to their students. The main objective of having promotion is to encourage and attract people. Therefore, the right promotion package to the right group of person is important. So we can see for the graph, for the student group, they are more preferred with the scholarship, and for the consumer group, they are more preferred with the early bird promotion. Which means that to target the student group, the scholarship is more suitable for them, and for the consumer group, early bird promotion is more suitable for the consumer group. Okay. Come back to the expected modular short course fee. They are out of 48%, they are set their budget lower than 300, which is slightly lower than the actual price. However, 28% is okay with the price, and total with the 24% is willing to pay higher. In this case, we recommend PSA come out with a 1.1 package. We combine FRDS and modular cost, and with the cheaper price, allow them to enroll what their interest in the module. And with this package, since almost half of the respondents said their budget lower than 300, with this package they can more attract them. And with the new package, they allow to PSA explore their planets. Okay, that's all my part.
Now I will talk about the marketing strategy. First will be online advertisement. PSA will use Facebook and also YouTube as a platform to show their advertisement. For the Facebook part, there are minimum 3 ringgit per day, and also estimate will reach 167 until 439 users. For the YouTube part, PSA can target on right customer. Next will be the education fair. Virtual study fair will located at Mid Valley, and the upcoming event will be at 19th and 20th August 2017. And the minimum fees for the virtual study fair will be 6,360 ringgit. And for the Star Education Fair, it will be located at KLCC, and the upcoming event will be on 10 and 11 June 2017, and the minimum fees for Star Education Fair is 5,300 ringgit. And for the third will be the education workshop talk. PSA can approach secondary school, army camp, and also police school by having a one-day workshop or giving a speech. Besides this, PSA can also provide the proposal or solution to enhance the security of the school compounds. The fourth will be the radio. We will target on 4 major radio stations in Malaysia, which is Hit FM, My FM, Sinar FM, and also Mina FM. And for the package, there will be 416 ringgit per spot, and there will be have 35 spots per week, and the minimum and the fees per month is 60,000, and there will be 25 million average listener per day. The fifth will be the sponsorship. The PSA can involve itself into the sponsorship activity or event like marathon or concert. And PSA can sponsor either cash or service, and for the service part, PSA can provide the free training or security plan. And next will be the marketing plan for 3-year time frame. For the first year, we will try to create the awareness, and we will using online advertising, radio, and also education talks. And for the second year, we will meant to position the brand image of PSA, which will focus on involved in high recognition projects. And in the third year, we will try to reinforce the brand image of PSA, and which will focus on sponsor. That's all for our present. Thank you.